Hi guys, it's Adria, and today's video is going to be just a little chit-chatty kind of video. I don't know, because I filmed a video like this the other day, like 17 minutes of me just kind of ranting and raving, and then I never uploaded it. I guess it was just one of those videos where I just had to get some stuff off my chest and not necessarily share it, which I feel like is a good thing. I mean, I've done that so many times where I filmed a video and then just never posted it just because I felt the need to just get it off my chest. Sometimes I'll go to upload it and I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't upload this, I don't know. No, the title is not clickbait. We actually were robbed again. And that's kind of what my whole video that I filmed the other day was about. But it was one of those days where you just give up. You give up on everything. You're just done. You have this defeatist attitude. I mean, I know you guys want me to be honest with you and share feelings. And you know, when I'm not okay, to not come on here and pretend like I am, which I definitely don't want to do. And a lot of you guys have been tweeting me like, are you okay? Like what? And I don't know, I've kind of been off and on social media, but the past few days have been really just kind of weird. I was gonna film like a favorites video today or like a story time or something, but I was just like, you know what, girl, like I don't know, I kind of just want to talk to you guys just about life in general. So over this past weekend, I don't know when you guys are seeing this, Brandon and I went to the beach for our anniversary. When we came home, I put my sandals on our porch, right? Because they were dirty. I didn't want to bring them in the house. Actually, like low-key, I peed on them, but that's a topic for another day. And the next day I go to take the trash out and I see that the trash can that was on our porch is no longer there. I was like, what? I hate flies. I pop my head back in the front door. I'm like, Brandon, our trash can was stolen. And he's like, the rest of this day consisted of us just yelling, who steals a trash can? We probably said who steals a trash can like 500 times. We were just yelling it to the heavens like, who steals a trash can? I think the most upsetting part about this was that it was something totally useless. That's when you just steal something just to be a bad person. Like, you're just doing this just to piss somebody off. You're not doing this to gain anything, to get something of value. Like, oh, look at this expensive thing on someone's porch that I can steal. It was literally like a $5 trash can. That reeked of cat poop, by the way. It was literally our cat poop trash can. Have fun with your cat shit can, dude. Hope it was worth it. So Monday, I was probably in the worst mood I have been in years. Worst, like I honestly just wanted to die. I was just like, you know what, I give up. It was almost like the feeling when, what's the point in trying to go anywhere in life when someone's just gonna take it from you? You know, like what's the point of trying to achieve something when it's just gonna be ruined? And obviously I know that life isn't like that all the time, but there are times where something happens and you just, everything is that way. Obviously, once that emotion passes, reality sets in and you're like, well, that's just one bad person. I know that life goes on and all that, but it's very easy to feel defeated in times like that. And before people say, well, it was just a trash can, it's not about the trash can. Just like it wasn't about the boots in Brandon's car. It's the feeling of your personal space being intruded on, your privacy, your own personal space being violated, and that's not okay. It doesn't matter what they take, what they do, even if somebody didn't take anything. If somebody goes on your property when they're not supposed to be there, it's not a good feeling. It was kind of, I was like, oh, I said to Brandon, I was like, we might as well just lay out in front of our front door with our tongues out and just be doormats the rest of our lives, because that seems like that's all we're good for, you know? I don't know, stuff like that can really just make you feel like crap. Even though it was just a trash can, I probably was gonna end up throwing it away anyway, but that's not the point. The point is somebody thinks it's okay to just go on our property whenever they want. And when I tell you I did not sleep, I had my taser next to me. I didn't even go to the bathroom without my taser. I was just scared. First it was the car, then it was the porch. So what's next but come in here? It's just such a bad feeling like somebody could just come in here at any given time. Kind of wish I had a guard dog. I honestly was looking at dogs to rescue because, like, please protect me. We did file a police report for the boots. I know a lot of people were saying that, like, oh, file a police report, but nothing came of that. Nothing ever happened. As far as I know, the car break-ins are, like, still going on, and, like, the people have not been found, which really pisses me off. Even if we never get the boots back, which I feel like we never will, I just want this person to be caught and held accountable for what they've done. That's the thing, it's just people getting away with everything. It's those people in life that just cheat their way, lie and steal and get whatever they want and never have to pay for anything, and just, there's no consequences for people like that. And I think that's the most frustrating part. Because then Brandon and I say to each other, you know, like, then what's the point of being a good person? Because, you know, like, we're good people. I mean, you know, I don't feel like you should have to preach about what a good person you are and all the good things that you do. That's not the reason to be a good person, but I guess it's like you don't be a good person to get rewarded, but once you start getting punished for being a good person, you're like, well, what's the point? If I'm just gonna be walked all over, what's the point? And that was the mindset that I fell into, and I hate falling into that. But once you start getting taken advantage of and people just stealing your stuff and going all over your property, it's like, well, I kind of want to start being an ass. These people can just take all my stuff and walk all over my stuff, so why don't I fight back, girl? I swear I'm gonna kill all these flies. So Monday was a really bad day. Like, a really bad day. I was so angry. Like, when I tell you, Brandon was trying to show me funny stuff, like, online and stuff, funny things. I even said to him, I'm not laughing today. I was just pissed. But then we went to the pet store and we're, like, looking at animals, and that cheered me up because I love animals. And then we went to Chipotle, and that cheered me up too. I think just getting out of the house made me feel better because, I don't know, sometimes when you spend too much time somewhere, it's not good. It's good to get out and, you know, do things, but I was so scared to even leave the house. I didn't even want to go check the mail. I was just scared because it's like, I don't know who's out there. It starts to make you be afraid of everybody because you look at everyone as a possible suspect, because it almost feels like everyone's out to get you. Like, you don't know who it is. What did I do? You know, even someone at Brandon's work said to him, like, who did you piss off? It's like, we haven't talked to anybody. Like, I don't know. We mind our own business. We don't bother anybody. We're not loud. We don't throw parties. We don't, you know, we don't cause any troubles. I don't get it. What do you gain from stealing somebody's trash can? You know what I mean? But now to me, I'm just like, I laugh because of how ridiculous it is. Only in my world would something that stupid happen. Other people like, oh my gosh, I had my jewelry stolen. I had my laptop stolen. But for me, I had a cat shit filled trash can stolen. I don't know why. I don't know. I kind of want to start doing like weekly kind of little, just a random kind of vlog thing like this. Just talk about life and feelings and current events. I don't know, whatever's on my mind, because I know you guys like just random conversational things, but I just didn't feel right uploading that super negative video. Like, I yelled a lot in it. I was like crying and like screaming. Like, I was so done. Like, when I tell you I was so done, I mean, it was just a bad day. It was just a bad day because, you know, the car got robbed, you know, we got shoes stolen out of the car, and you know, you try to move on when something like that happens. You're just like, okay, you know, life happens, bad things happen, let's move on, let's keep going, let's just press forward, shall we? And then less than 2 weeks later, it happens again. So it's like, why? So I just felt like, what's the point in trying to progress in life when stuff is just gonna go wrong anyway? I mean, I literally sat in the bathtub for an hour with my face just like, just so done. I was watching Ed, and Eddie, and the little character Jimmy, who's like super like, yeah, and everything's like rainbows and unicorns. Like, he thought fairy tales existed, and then when he realized they didn't, he was walking around with this dark cloud over him, and it was literally me on this day, and I was laughing so hard because just the way he was talking reminded me of how I felt. He was just like, everything's a lie. My childhood's a lie. And I'm just like, yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. Gotta love lipstick. Gotta love spilling all over yourself. But then yesterday I had allergies all day. I could not stop sneezing. I go from one day being hella depressed and sad and crying all day and my eyes being swollen and I'm angry, to the next day I have a fever and an allergy attack, and I'm just like, what? So I woke up today, I slept for like 10 hours last night, kind of had a fever this morning. I feel better now. The fact that I, you know, got myself made up a little bit, and I'm even filming this, you know, first normal day in a few days, so for that I'm glad. I'm actually going to get my learner's permit soon, which I'm like I'm nervous about it, but I don't know. Let bad situations light a fire under you. That's my moral of this video, is don't let it defeat you, let it light something underneath you. While bad situations may make you want to give up, make it be like, you know, screw this, like, I'm gonna triumph over this crap, girl. Like, you thought you could stop me, steal all my trash cans, girl. Like, I'm just gonna press forward, you know? You wanna be somebody that can function no matter what life throws at you. I started bracing myself, like, I'm just gonna prepare myself to lose everything. If my laptop breaks, if Brandon dies, the apartment burns down, if this, you know, you start to think of all these crazy things that could happen, and you start to be like, would I be okay if this happened? Because why wouldn't it happen now? Because everything's going wrong, but I guess life is just about adapting. I've said this to Brandon so many times. It feels as though every time I start to get comfortable and like, okay, I'm good, the carpet underneath me is just ripped out and I have to start over. I guess it's just about learning to pick up your pieces and just press on and just keep going. Life isn't necessarily about just staying comfortable and staying in one place. I guess it's just about, you know, no matter what life does to you, being able to pick everything up and keep going. If at the end of the day the worst thing to happen to me is somebody stealing a trash can off my porch, I guess I'm pretty fortunate. But you guys have been such a help. I mean, Sunday night was a pretty rough night. I was afraid to even go to sleep. I could not sleep. I kept waking up. And I asked you guys to tweet me some uplifting, happy things, and I got like 45 replies of you guys just sending me like happy pictures and videos and just long messages of things, and it made me so happy. It meant so much to me that you guys care enough about me to take the time to find something nice to send me, so that was super nice. Yeah, plug, go follow me on Twitter, JK. But yeah, I'm probably gonna go now. Oh, also, just a random thought, but Playlist Live Orlando is coming up in just a few weeks. And I will be there because I live right outside of Orlando, so it only made sense for me to go. So Brandon and I will be there. If you will be at Playlist Orlando in May, definitely let me know so that I know, like, am I gonna meet anyone or not? I don't know. So definitely let me know if I will see you there, and I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled for you. And yeah, so thank you guys for all of your support, and if you enjoyed my little random talking video today, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. I post videos 3 times a week, and you can follow me on all my social media. All that is down below. And yeah, I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys.